Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim, or Kachadash, all praise, honor, and glory go to the Most High Yahweh in the name of the Son Yahawashi. Back to you, another quick hit. I wanted to come from Philippians 2, verse 2 and 3. You know, it's very important in this truth. Once you find the people who, the men that are doing it in sincerity and truth, stick to the scriptures, defending the gospel. You know, you want to stay like-minded with them. And, you know, as I've said in many videos, you know, men that have been proven, tested, and endured, labored in this truth and proved to be trustworthy are the men of great millstone, and starting on top with the apostles and elders. And so when something comes up to where, you know, there's a misunderstanding, I like to call it misunderstandings. I don't really call things disagreements unless, you know, it gets to a point where it's going against something in the scriptures. As long as it's not going against something in the scriptures, you know, it's normally just a misunderstanding on things. And then when we get those misunderstandings, you gotta, you know, trust the Spirit and trust your understanding of how, you know, things can be misinterpreted, things can be misconstrued, because we're still human. And then sometimes you gotta just, you know, look at the majority, you know, in a sense of like understanding that, you know, if you have those that came before you that have been doing this for a longer period of time than you, you know, your opinions really, you know, just to say plainly, don't matter. And you gotta like just, you know, go with what you know, what's been established. And in the scripture right here, it says, fulfill ye my joy, that you be like-minded, having be the same love, being of one accord, of one mind, that nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. And some great advice to take, you know, for those that want to have their own opinion, have their own way, you know, go off the grid, you know, want to be different. You know, sometimes it's better just to be humble and accept the path, you know, the Lord has us on, and accept that maybe, you know, those that have been laboring longer than you have a little bit more answers than you. So I just want to bring it out. With that, just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Rakachadash. Double honors to all the apostles, elders, teachers, preachers, priests, bishops who came before me, taught me this truth through the videos, starting with the apostles and elders of the great millstone. And shalom, peace be to you, to the holy elect, which I pray